Alright, welcome back. Now, I know I said I wouldn't do any more of these like offhand, not scripted, less well-produced videos, but I don't really know what to say for this, and I feel like just talking and flipping is probably a little more casual, a little more fun. So, take a look. This was a Nautilus clone by TheOne that I have done a little bit of work to. We have, see here, custom scales. I made this design in Fusion 360 and then got someone to print it out in resin. A company called PCBWay. Someone on Discord, you know who you are, thank you very much, linked them to me and said, you know, if you want to do any custom stuff, use this website. And yeah, they've done it very well, I think. It feels very good quality, looks very good, match is perfect. So, you know, 10 out of 10 for that. Now, this does affect the balance slightly. These are a lot lighter and a lot less material than the original scale. So this thing was already blade heavy. It is now very blade heavy, as you can probably see when I'm flipping it. That's not a bad thing. It just makes it a little more interesting to flip, if anything. But, you know, it will take some getting used to. The sound's pretty cool. Listen. It's kind of got like a semi-muted, but also lots of vibrations. So yeah, actually sounds quite nice in person. I don't quite know how it'll sound on the camera, but I'm imagining it'll sound pretty good still. So yeah, it doesn't flip as well, that's for sure, but it definitely looks a lot better. It makes it a bit more interesting. So I guess leave feedback on your opinions in the comments. I won't be like producing these or anything. This is just a one-off like prototype thing. So you know, but it is something that I might try in the future. Jesus, this thing is weird to flip. It's something I might try in the future with rep parts, because I know there's a market for rep parts. And I do want to try and make some custom rep parts. This is made out of a resin, like a laser printed resin. I have another set coming that will be out of slightly thicker, like 3D printed stuff. So I'm hoping that that will be a little heavier as well as not as flexible, because these are quite flexible. So they're having trouble staying on the handles. You can see there's a little gap just because they're warped so much. So the other ones might be a little better. They'll be coming. They were made by someone, I don't know whether you've seen, just recently started his company on Instagram called baliplus or something like that. Well, he's making another set of these for me, as well as some baliplus. So they'll be, if not the next video, in a video coming up, as they've been shipped. But you know, Germany to UK shipping is takes a little while. But yeah, I decided to go in white. I could dye these another colour, but honestly I quite like the white. I also did these as well. These are some custom channels for the Nautilus. Again, just 3D printed. These aren't going to be used. Obviously, they'll be way too light. But it was just an idea. You can't really see because of the white. But essentially, they're like Kraken Nautilus channels, if you know what I mean. So it's got the V2.5 Kraken indent down the side with a bit of jimping to help it out. And honestly, it's quite cool. A little heart I put in the end there. I've got two of these. I might put the blade on and the scales. So I have a pure white Nautilus with the jimping and stuff. And it's just going to be stupidly blade heavy because it's made of this really light resin handles with just the blade. But yeah, no, I won't do that. But I just thought, you know, cool design. It cost me like £5 to print these, so it was worth it. But back to this thing. It looks quite good. Sounds very good. Doesn't close very well, and it's got the taps come back. I think that's just because I probably messed up how far you can screw down on the pivots or something like that when I was designing it. I actually have to look and see why that is, because they said no tap on the other scales. But yeah, it looks a bit like the what are those Amazon balisongs that you can buy. I can't remember what they're called. Not the Andux ones, but you know there's those G10 ones, isn't there? That's got the like white scales that look a tiny bit like this. They don't look like this, obviously, but they look a tiny bit like that, and that's what I was instantly reminded of. But yeah, no, this is was quite fun, and maybe I'll do something similar in the future. I am going to get some custom-made rep scales. That is definitely the plan for those, but I'll do something better quality, probably out of G10, as well as liners. No, not liners. Liners, I'm going to use the normal titanium liners, but I might get some either aluminium, maybe titanium. We'll have to see how blade heavy it is first. We'll decide what material spaces I build, but I'll make some custom stuff for that as well. It's going to be a full custom wrap. Similar thing with the dual tone handles. So what I'll have is I'll have anodized liners. Bite handle will be different from the safe handle, and then we'll have different color scales as well. Bite handle will be different, just because I think that's something cool. They'll also have different designs for the bite and the safe. That's the plan for the rep, at least. It might change, subject to change of course, but that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Leave comments on what you think, kind of. It's pretty cool. We'll have to see yeah, how the other set turn out. I'll do a little thing on that, probably. That'll be at the end of the Chroma Battle Song video. But yeah, goodbye.